Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Oh, we hangin', we bang, oh, we bangin'.
Oh, we have Firehouse subs. We have our favorite Italian sub, y'all. I have nacho flavored cauliflower chips, side pickle. Marshall has the same thing. He has plain Lay's chips and a cherry limeade drink, right?
Yeah.
Yummy, delicious. Doesn't that look delicious? Mmm. What's up, Yummy Biters? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Y'all already see what we got. I'm drinking water today. Yes, y'all.
Wow. It just ain't the same, huh?
Nope.
The COVID edition.
Y'all, it got worse today. Like, it got worse. Anyway, so let's pray. And please pray for our health.
As we ask God to bless the food, as we give thanks, amen.
And Lord God, please take this COVID away from us and all these symptoms. In Jesus' name, amen. Didn't I just ask you to pray for our health? You didn't hear me say that?
Oh, I thought you were talking to them.
No.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, we're gonna be all right. What don't kill you make you stronger. Boy, that's that taste right there.
Oh my God. I think I can taste it.
You didn't lose your taste, did you?
Yes, I lost my taste. Yummy, delicious. Yeah, I think I got my taste back. Oh my God.
That's that taste you can't replace.
I got my taste back. Finally. Y'all, we gotta pop in here. Like, it is not playing either. It wants our food.
That's not an American fly. That fly is another breed right there. He's small and fast. And smarter than the rest. Boy, that's grand, ain't it? With that bacon on there.
I didn't have my taste, I think, for 2 days. I thought it was supposed to last longer than that. Thank God. Thank
Well, that's
you,
good.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, and it's so good too. Like, they made it perfect. And we DoorDash this, y'all. Delicious. When you DoorDash from Firehouse subs, they'll never do you wrong. God damn it! I can't. Yeah, y'all, we still having the same problem. One of my people sent me a link to this stuff to get from, oh my God. Where you at, girl? I need to shout you out. Because thank you so much for sending me this email. Where are you? I've been getting so many daggone emails. And I can barely freaking see either. Here we go. Lady Red, thank you, girl. I got your email. It's something called, let's see. Hold up. Look at this lady's house. Same thing.
What's that, Nets?
Yep.
Wow. Oh, hell, that's got way more than us.
First, I got these little apples that came with a little liquid that I'm almost sure was apple cider vinegar, and the gnats were laughing at me.
Okay.
Donut circles.
They laughing at us right now.
They ain't laughing at me no more.
You know, and I went to Amazon and I got this little expensive fan light that was absorbing gnats. I was getting some, but I think I had to hit the source. So I bought this little chemical thingy. So we took a screenshot. I got it at Lowe's, and you just connect.
You didn't even show us. Did you see it? Did she told us? She told us to screenshot what?
I haven't swallowed or snorted one since then. She had so many gnats she was swallowing and snorting them. Lord have mercy. I mean, that was literally an infestation. That's disgusting. I would never even show nobody that. Oh, come on. I bought some spray.
Yeah,
it's replaying. You can turn it off. It's playing again.
I want to see the name of it.
Oh.
You bought something? Why we still got gnats?
We just got here yesterday. I used it last night when I got online.
Here we go. Cutter. Backyard bug control.
Yeah, some backyard bug
It's
control.
supposed to kill the eggs.
Yeah, but gnats ain't came from the backyard. They came from fruit, and then now they didn't, you know what I'm saying? But I got some spray.
Okay, you know that, then this, because it got rid of all of her gnats inside of her house. And I heard that they start in the sink.
That's some people, you know, that's some.
I had took something out of the sink, and there was a bunch of them come up out the sink.
Maybe they going in there because of, you know. So I'm gonna have to hit that sink up with this stuff. I got this. I think it's natural too. Yes, whatever it is natural. It's safe for pets and kids. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was spraying them in the pantry where they like to hide out at because it's warm up in there.
Oh yeah, because they like to be in damp.
I swear to God, and the thing wasn't even spraying right. I got to try to fix the nozzle because it ain't spraying right. You know what I'm saying? It's like spraying crazy. But as I was spraying them, some of them crashed into the wall. They like kamikaze themselves and splat into the wall, like and splattered themselves and died and stuck to the wall. What? After spraying them. Other ones, you know what I'm saying, they just kept flying around, but you know they say it's supposed to work. You know, it don't work immediately, even though it did with some of them. It should be drastically less because it's supposed wherever you spray that, they don't go to that area no more. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. They good as whooped with that bottle.
Well, I surely freaking hope so, because I'm about sick of them. Sick of them.
And what we could really do is bomb the house with some, you know, the fumigated stuff.
No, doesn't work.
It don't work. Man, who say a gnat gonna survive a bomb?
What you call was made a video about it. You know when people that do that for a living? What's their name? An exterminator person. He said those do not work for gnats.
What?
Bombs, no.
Gnats are that strong?
Yes. That does not work for gnats. Oh my God. I can't believe I can taste like this. Is weird. We must have the new age COVID or something, the new one. Like, it's not the same one. Because we're not supposed to be able to taste nothing. You didn't even lose your taste, did you?
Mm-mm.
But he got it later anyway. He didn't get it at the same time as me. Anyway, did y'all hear about malaria in Florida and Texas? So the mosquitoes are flying over here from Africa, apparently. That's not funny. I knew it was gonna be funny when I said it, but it's not.
And they bringing malaria.
But they're being treated. No, I don't believe anybody has died. People are being, thank God we're able to be treated.
Oi.
Oops, excuse me. That wasn't cute. Sorry, y'all. What?
The
Wait,
devil
listen.
lying.
Listen,
The devil telling lies. Ain't no mosquitoes flew no goddamn over no ocean.
Oh. Yeah.
And just today, news reports out of Florida and Texas have reported that 5 individuals have been infected with malaria. Now, for those who don't know, this is a mosquito-borne illness that's found mainly in Africa. It causes very severe symptoms, including nausea, vomiting, headaches, but it can progress all the way to seizures, coma, and possibly end of life. There are medications to treat this. You probably know some from a couple years ago that got very popular because, you know, but it is alarming that an African-born lethal virus has made its way to the United States. Not only that, but the virus claims thousands of lives every year. Hopefully here in the United States, we have the treatment and the medical capabilities to save anybody and treat anybody who gets the disease. However, you have to be aware that this virus is real. It is in Florida, it is in Texas, and it can be potentially life-threatening because it can cause seizures, coma, kidney damage, and heart damage, all of which could unalive. So if you know any...
Wow.
Yeah. I remember hearing about this lady. She traveled from the U.S. to Africa and contracted malaria, and she died while she was there. I was like, dang, I know she wasn't expecting that. Oh boy. You gonna be able to eat all of that?
I doubt it. It's definitely worthy of it. It's like one of the best ones, huh? Yeah, sometimes I get it without that dressing on it. But that dressing actually, you know.
Exactly. So, I know you heard about the young man who protected his mama.
You seen that video?
Yeah, I saw it. You was late. You just seen it yesterday?
When I see it, probably so.
Yeah, I saw you watching it. So, yeah, I talked to him about it yesterday, but what now?
I want to know what happened. Like
What?
How the argument got started? Like, you know what I'm saying? What was going on? What was the problem? Like, I hate because stuff always start like.
I don't know. But honestly, does it matter? Because don't nobody deserve to be pummeled the way he did her like that.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't even believe that he did. It's almost like he had a mental issue or something. Like there was something off about him.
He hadn't had enough. He had clearly had enough.
But it wasn't. I think he was taking out whatever was wrong with him on her. It didn't have nothing to do with her. because she's
We can't tell because we don't get none of that. We don't get what happened. Like if she said something that set him off, we don't get that part. Then that's what I want. What set him off? That's what I see. A man that has been set off. What set him off?
The littlest freaking thing could have set him off. It probably wasn't
I
nothing.
would love
You
to
just
know
want to know what it was.
Yeah. Because he ended up, you know what I'm saying? Because he was very upset and he ended up losing his life over it.
Yeah, he sure did. I don't care what it was. It was words. Whatever it was words. She didn't put her hands on him. That was so strange. Like,
yeah, he actually had some, he couldn't.
He hit her so hard, and then I heard that he was able to hit her 3 times before. God damn. I heard he was able to hit her 3 times before her son was even able to do anything. Y'all,
That little fly. I'll tempt that fly there.
Because I
Come
can't,
here.
really. Y'all just act like we outside. We having a picnic, okay, with sandwiches and chips.
That must be a fruit fly or something.
Because this is annoying.
That is not a house fly.
And so, people are being really mean on the internet. Like, you know, getting, you know, his social media, they, you know, he had 2 twin girls, and people are saying F them kids. I'm like, what?
Who, the man who died?
How could you make a video like that?
The man who died?
Yeah,
they making a video talking about F his kids?
Yeah. They showing him and his 2 little twin girls and saying F them kids. He should have never, you know. I'm like, the kids ain't got nothing to do with it. But people are putting warnings out there also saying, excuse me, that they need to get that young man up out of Chicago. Like, if his mama don't know that, she did a press conference. Where is it?
Yeah.
She did a press conference. It's her. I'm going to let y'all hear this.
Hello, everyone. I'm Carlisha. Carlishia. Last name is Hood. Hood. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support for me and my family. On June 18th of this year, my life changed. My son's life changed. I've experienced pain in many ways that I would never have thought. Never. What happened to me was totally unnecessary. Never in a million years would I have imagined being brutally attacked, beaten, and then arrested. I am thankful that the Cook County State's Attorney dismissed the case. I am also thankful to have my son with me and by my side, and also his charges being dismissed. I thank my family for supporting me and the people all over the world. The people did not play. And I just thank God everything was revealed. And just everybody who has been praying and rooting for us, I just thank God for them. That did not go unnoticed. You are all not forgotten. And we are praying for all the families affected by this horrible tragedy. I am now in the process of healing and putting my family's life back together. During this trying time, we ask if, you know, we could please have space to rest and recover from this life-altering situation. And that you all continue to keep us in your prayers. In the near future, I will be able to respond to outpouring of support. Again, I just need a little time to heal and to just get my life back with my baby. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah. they should have been gone yesterday. For real, because that man, he got family too.
And I heard
she did say something about what?
What'd she say?
What did she say? Something about everybody is hurt in this situation, something like that. Like, she acknowledged his side too, I do believe, not just her. Even though she didn't have to.
I heard something about I think they had arrested him because like they had chased him down or something. Like he tried to run.
That's what I heard too, and he had shot him again.
Yeah, like she told him to do it. Or like I don't.
Yeah,
because
that narrative
I seen a little piece
lie.
of video of them. Like it must have been after. It must have been the moment when because it was like they was outside in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was when like the dude was running and she told him go finish him off or whatever. Like,
no, that ain't never happened. So basically, like our community is just really going through it right now, and like the smoke is on the black man's head right now, cause first of all, they're saying that there were black grown men in the establishment, didn't do nothing when he, they was just standing there. Thank God somebody was recording, because if that person didn't record, then they would probably still be in jail. But anyway, the reason why the policemen got that narrative that they got initially was from those men in that place. They literally didn't even tell the truth about what happened, saying that lady texted her son. She didn't even, like, when you see the footage, you can tell she wasn't texting her son. When she saw her son in that doorway, when she did see him, she told him to go back to the car. Like, you could clearly hear her say, go back to the car. And then the dude that hit her repeated it. I'm thinking maybe he didn't know that she was talking to her son. I don't know. But that's where they got that story from initially, from the people that was standing up in there.
That she had told the boy to do?
Yeah, that she had texted her son and told him to come in there and do that to that man. That's not what happened. Her son, allegedly, when he was sitting in the car, he probably either saw or heard something going on, and then was like, let me go in. No. You think that he, a 14-year-old...
Man, in Chicago, yeah,
no, he wasn't that type of child.
Oh, really? Okay.
He was a good child.
Okay. So what, it was mama gun or something?
Yes, and she was registered, all that. She had
left
rights.
It in the car?
Yeah. Like, she had a right to have that. It was registered, all that. And so, yeah, he wasn't one of those. Absolutely not. Yeah, he was a good kid, and that's why she needs to get him so far away from Chicago, because I don't know, I just feel like there's danger lurking. Hopefully God covered him. But there's another family that's hurting and grieving.
Yeah, man, God bless the dead, man.
Even though he was wrong, oh my God. He was so wrong. But
I still want to know what happened to him. And she should have, he shouldn't have hit her. No. But if a man is acting like that, women, and he tell you, say, on my grandma, you say one more thing, I'm going to knock you out. I mean, do you think that might be the time to shut up? If you ain't thought it was time to shut up before he even got to get like that, God damn, shut up. Shut your mouth sometime. God, I mean, for real though. For real. The people, like, that got to be said. You can't just be sitting up there just running your mouth.
Are you kidding me right now?
That need to be said. You can't just be telling a man, no, you can't hit a woman, Oh, you need to. Somebody needs to tell a woman to shut your mouth. You can't just be telling a man anything.
What?
I don't know what happened though, but I'm saying he was obviously upset with her mouth. He kept telling her to shut up, and she wouldn't.
She wasn't even saying nothing hurtful. You could hear what she was saying. Did you watch the video?
Yeah, I seen it. She didn't shut up. She kept talking. I would have shut the hell up. If I was
she didn't have to shut up.
I would have shut the hell up. Like, oh shit, you having a bad day. Okay, sorry, sir. You know what I'm saying? That just needs to be taught.
Is that how you're trying to say it?
No, that needs to be taught. I see a lot of disrespect going on. A lot of that needs to be taught. That's a missing lesson that's not being taught.
I cannot with you right now. Are you kidding me right now? Do you know what you're saying?
Yes.
You obviously don't, because you sound really. It just don't sound right. It don't.
What am I saying? That women need to watch their mouths. Yeah, it might be a bad time to say that right now, but it's the perfect time for a good lesson. What? And everybody needs to watch their mouth, not just women, but especially women.
No.
Everybody needs to watch their mouth. You don't just
Men
tell
need to watch their mouths.
You don't just tell anybody anything. I done said this before on here. People be on the verge of snapping all the time.
He is a stranger.
And it can take your mouth, you just set them off. Like, mind your mouth. It's easy to do. Be humble and mind your mouth.
Why does she have to be humble? Why?
Obviously, she running across somebody having a terrible day who was ready to put them hands on her. Is that how you want to live your life? No, you should be trying to live your life not having a situation like that.
I understand saying that, you know, if you run into somebody like that and you see that they a little off, but to say that, you know, women need to shut up. And what?
Yeah, maybe that was being harsh saying that. But because the mouth running like it has diarrhea with these women. Disrespectful mouths be running like they have diarrhea, and they need to be checked in a godly manner. Because it's demonic. It's a demonic spirit that took over the mouth of the black woman, just got it running and running and running and wretched and disrespectful.
Say that again with the black woman?
Yes.
What? What?
With the black woman running off at the mouth, being disrespectful.
Do you have, I think they're going to want to know, do you have something against black women? Because they say you always talking bad against black women.
No.
And no, because you
I love black women, but I'm talking about women. I'm talking about the disease that has overtaken the mouth of the black woman that's full of disrespect and vile wretchedness. That's what I'm talking about. That shit that gets ignored, that's what I'm addressing.
So where do you think that comes from? So that we loud and clear. You think it comes from that black man?
Well, it comes from what we've been put through in slavery.
That black man, what about that black man?
It's a whole big circle, but we ain't talking about why. This ain't an education on why. We need to deal with the what and crush that shit.
But what about,
we need to crush the what.
Stop doing that?
We got to crush the what, not worry about the why.
What about the black man's disrespectful mouth? Okay, because he wasn't being nice and being respectful to her. You need to tell your boys to shut the hell up. Because he didn't have to say any of the things that he said. He didn't even have to be up there next to her. Because it looked like it was her turn to order. It looked like he was waiting on his food.
I don't know. That, like I said in the beginning, I don't know what happened, and I wish we had the whole thing so we could see what happened.
Well, then why?
But that's just what I feel inspired to speak on.
Well, you just saying that she should have
mouth need to be checked in the community and stop running off at the mouth saying all kind of foul shit.
You don't know if she said anything
bridle your mouthpieces.
You don't
they
know
need
if she
a bridle on their
foul.
mouthpieces out here in this world. There ain't nobody saying that. I don't care no more. I came here to shake shit up and tell people what they need to be told in a major way. That's why I'm here. And I don't care who like it and who don't like it. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to sprout off and branch and be who I came to be. You know what I'm saying? And then people ain't gonna like it. It's cool though. I came to be liked.
Anyway, I would say be cautious, okay, if somebody is acting crazy. But I wouldn't tell anybody, if you have something to say, mother flip and say it. Okay? If you have something to say, but if you're in a hostile, let me talk. If you're in a hostile situation, well, then I would probably back off if you see somebody that is, you know, crazy and about to go off. you know, probably walk away from the
And
situation.
you ain't always got to say something.
But,
you ain't always got to run off at the mouth and
men,
give people a piece of your mind and all this other shit.
Y'all don't either.
You got to learn how to be humble sometimes.
Because it sounds like he was running off.
Why the woman can't never get a lesson without her trying to drag the man in?
Because the man was in it.
Too. The man got his own lessons too.
Because the man was in it. That's why. I can see if the man wasn't in it.
See, why I got to be on stage by myself.
Character.
So you can't have the mouthpiece sitting on the side of you.
He was the main character. Was he not the main character of the damn situation? He was the main character.
That would have made it to look like, because they started filming the shit. That's I'm a proper judge. They filmed him at a bad light when he got out of line. But what happened in the beginning, though? That's all I'm saying. God bless. I know everybody mad at him. I don't care. I'm like Pac. I woke up screaming, fuck the world. I don't care. They trying to say.
So you trying to justify what he did?
Hell no.
Saying that she
No, a man should never clutch his fist like that and strike a woman with the strength that you would strike a man. Like, what? I ain't even talking about that. This other shit need to be addressed to me first. We can talk about that at another time. I'm just addressing this.
Well, I don't think this was the video for that.
Like, that's too easy to jump in line and address this shit. Like, come on, nah, I'm somebody else. I got to address that shit. It's too much of that. Foul, wretched mouths running around saying foul shit all the time. The unbridled mouthpiece, wretchedness. No.
And you don't think nobody else be popping up at the mouth but black women? Why are you just saying
Of course
black
other people pop off at the mouth. But first, somebody got to get in. Everybody gets their own lesson. It's tailor-made. Everybody get their own tailor-made lesson. That's why I came to cook everybody up a tailor-made lesson. Yeah.
Anyway, we have free speech, is what I thought, and women don't have to shut up. Okay, we could talk, we could say whatever the hell we want to, just like men can. Okay, and a lot of times men need to shut up. Like, he shouldn't have been over there by her. He had a girlfriend there. What? If I was his girlfriend and that was my man, I would have been up. Like, excuse me, what are you doing? Like, you're talking to her a little bit too much. Like, come over here. Let's wait for our food. What are you doing? That's crazy.
Love to
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I need the full video.
And I heard the girlfriend was laughing.
Full video.
The entire time talking about, he told you not to say nothing else. Like she was supposed to do what he said. And he probably was beating up on his girlfriend, allegedly. I'm sure. Since she's up there making up excuses for him. Wait a minute.
Come on. I was waiting on him to come in.
I'm talking, though. I don't want you slapping all in front of my face. I bet you didn't even get it, did you? You doing all of that not to get it.
God damn it. Come here.
Just for it to come through the middle right here up to the camera. Did y'all see it? Oh, my God. Anyway.
But no, everybody,
so,
not just women.
Moving on.
But everybody needs to learn how to hold their mouth, be humble. You know what I'm saying? Not to be so humble. Like, don't be a pushover in this world. I ain't saying bitches be a doormat. But you ain't always got to be.
Definitely not going to do that.
You ain't always got to be being confrontational and shit. Try to avoid confrontation. Especially when you see somebody. Especially when you see somebody is, you know, have lost control, lost self-control. And they acting out of character.
Well, I think we know how to do that without being told.
That's a proper time. That's a opportunity to pick up on a clue that this person is unstable. He could have very easily. This could have went totally different.
I'm sure she didn't think that he was gonna hit her. Like, I'm just totally sure.
It doesn't matter.
She did not think he was a stranger.
It shouldn't have been.
She didn't even know him.
If somebody, you don't know what's going to, when somebody becomes unstable, you don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen. Some people could even die when you're dealing with unstable people. So as humans on earth, if you want to operate safely out here amongst the wheat and the tare, then you got to learn how to recognize an unstable person because they like fart get you this like an unstable atom, kaboom, at any time. And stay clear of that. Watch your mouth. That's the time to watch your mouth. You watch your mouth all other times. All mind your mouth. Be polite. Be man. Have manners. Say nice things. Say things to make people, lift people up, make them happy. Smile when you see them. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop mean mugging people and just humbug and stuff. Greet people with well wishes. That's how we should be. And mind our tongue, especially if we feeling irritated. That's not a time to talk to somebody about something. Hey, no, if you're irritated, keep it to yourself. Mind your tongue till you're in a better place, then talk. Don't talk if you're not in a good place. Mind your mouth. That's a good lesson for everybody to learn. And especially, I feel like the black woman needs to learn that the most.
And I feel like the black man needs to learn how to control his mouth and his temper.
Him too. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Him too.
So,
but
yeah,
you
they
can't put
need
everybody
to,
listen
men
in the
need to
same
learn
time.
how to
Everybody
control
have
their
tailored lessons.
emotions. Y'all always talking about how women need to learn how to control their emotions. Men need to learn how to control their emotions.
Never expect when a teacher teaching that he one little lesson this big is gonna cover everybody. You can't try to stick everybody in this. It was this. We have all of this for everybody. It was this. It's tailor-made. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody gonna get something.
I can't believe I can taste right now. I surely wanted to know what those taquitos tasted like yesterday. I bet you they were so freaking good. Anyway.
What the taquitos you was eating?
What did you call them?
you heard me.
No. What did you call them? Anyway, did you watch the BET Awards?
No.
Y'all, where can I freaking watch them besides the app and having to freaking subscribe to it? I want to watch the full awards. Everybody keeps talking about them. Talking about the only part that was good was the 90s set through the 2000s. They had a bunch of people like performing, and said that part was good, but it was just a ghetto mess. The girl who sings my coochie hole something, what? My butt brown, something like that, what? Was performing in the audience.
That's the song?
That's not the name of the song, but
that was one of her lyrics. Come on, man.
Anyway,
God, I'm disgusted.
Anyway,
trash. I'm gonna come and get everybody gonna get it.
Everybody's always talking about how that's why Beyonce don't go. Like, she's the end all be all. Like, God, dog, what is wrong with y'all? Like, Beyonce is human just like everybody freaking else. Like, she ain't above nobody. Anyway, it's a lot of people that don't attend the BET where Snoop Dogg didn't even come. And he should have been up there jamming with the West Coast and what they was doing. But anyway, everybody's talking about how everybody's outfits look like they came from Fashion Nova and Shein, and but they really did. I was like, what kind of award show is this? Nobody is dressed. Oh, and let me clear up something that I was talking about. Let me clear up what I was saying about Uzi and JT. JT didn't get mad at Uzi. She didn't throw the phone at her man. She threw the phone at his friend that was sitting next to him, because his friend had sat in her seat. And when she came, he didn't get up. And so she threw her phone at him and connected. And so it wasn't her man that she hit. It was that guy. Anyway, Uzi ended up getting up and going with JT. So she was pissed. She got straight up ghetto. I was like, dang. In her dress and everything. But she was mad. I don't know if I would have reacted like that. I would have been like, tell your boy to move. That's all she had to do was tell your boy to move. I'm pretty sure he would have told him to move. But she just wasn't having it. Anyway. I don't care what nobody says. Ice Spice is a big yawn. Like, she's so boring. And people were saying how good she did, how much better she did from before. God, dog, was she a corpse before? Because that performance, it was just so boring. The guy in the bodega, I love the setup. The guy in the bodega had more energy than she did. Like, I'm trying to figure out why she doesn't have energy when she performs. Like, why? She does the same thing. She does the butt thing where everybody starts yelling when she shakes her behind. Like, and it's almost like, I don't know. I'm talking about this girl. Like, y'all, I'm just being truthful. I'm sorry. Like, you know, more power to her. I know she's making her money and she's doing her thing. So, you know, and that's great. I just feel like she just, I don't know, she, you know, well, you know, she's new. So let me stop. She's new, and I guess she's going to learn how to better perform and entertain the audience. Maybe she's nervous or something like that, because I would probably be nervous too. But oh, excuse me. What else? They gave Busta Rhymes his flowers. He gave some heartfelt, you know, speech. And I think he cried or something. I don't even know. I don't know what kind of award he got, but he was happy.
Yeah.
He was
Busta,
happy.
yeah, Busta was underrated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't, you would say people don't recognize Busta's greatness, but they did tonight, I guess, last night.
And he brought up Scarlett. And from the little bit of piece that I saw, she was going off. That girl Scarlett.
Yeah. Oh, she.
I mean, like her stage presence. That stage presence right there. That is stage presence. I was like, wow, like she is rocking. It's usually people from New York, they got that, but Ice Spice, she's from New York. She's just, I don't know.
Ain't that little bitty light skinned girl? Like, she got a little
She's
slim
not
body
little bitty.
Oh, she's not?
Absolutely not. She's very much thick.
Oh.
Very much thick. She's light skinned, thick. She was the one with that little afro that looked like
I know,
Annie.
Yeah, exactly.
But it don't look like she be wearing it no more. She had some long red hair. Or orange. Whatever it was. I don't know. But I wish I could have seen Scarlett do her little thing. But anyway. So just to let y'all know, because I know somebody was like talking about the chicken, those fried chicken tacos that I had made. I had completely forgot about that fake chicken that they have out now. Oh, it's in the stores now. I don't think I'm gonna be buying.
Who tell you that?
Somebody in the audience, I can't remember who it was. Somebody had mentioned it. But yeah, the chicken breast. I ain't buying them no more. Forget that. We can just buy the whole chickens for the breast.
That stuff is not in the stores yet.
It is too.
I seen a thing talking about it.
It is in the stores. Golly.
It ain't even like really practical yet because it costs too much. It costs more than the regular chicken. Like, they need to figure out a way to make it cheaper.
It literally is in the stores right now. Who's telling you this information? Google it.
Show me where it's in the store, and not something somebody said in the comments.
They're not gonna tell you where it is because they're not gonna want you to know. Like,
well, show me where anything to make me believe that.
Did I save it? Is this it?
Y'all, guess what?
No.
This is not it. Well, why did you even do that? Don't do that.
Because if that's who it was, then yeah, I'm not. TikTok is
They might have took it. They might have took it.
Yeah, TikTok ain't be, I don't know about lab chicken breast being in the store yet. And if so, it's gonna be more expensive than the cheap one.
Is lab chicken in our stores yet? They just naming stores. Boom. U.S. approves first lab-grown chicken meat. U.S. regulators have okayed the sale of, and this is just 6 days ago, U.S. regulators have okayed the sale of chicken grown from cells in a lab instead of from an animal, but it could be a oh.
I don't finish reading.
I am.
But it could be a while.
It could be. Oh my God. Don't expect to be able to buy these cell-grown meats at the grocery store anytime soon, but there may be a few exclusive restaurants that will sell them. That's what it was, restaurants.
Exclusive restaurants.
Restaurants.
Yeah, some people just trying to promote it.
So, but I'm going to stop now so I don't have to stop when it actually comes. Like, I don't have to buy chicken breast. So you're going to stop
buying chicken breast now? Because
isn't it the chicken breast without the bone? Or are they going to somehow make a bone too? And come on.
The cost
it's
of
the boneless ones,
some
right?
Of the details of why. Okay, so I know, like scientifically, factually.
Tell
I don't
us
remember
then.
all the details, but I know,
what do you know?
It basically costs too much. It does not cost effective to be replacing real chicken with this yet. That's what it boiled down to.
Just beware. Okay, just know that it's out there, and just know that it might be in the restaurant that you go into. You just don't know, and you're not gonna know because they're not gonna tell you. They don't have to. Anyway, well, I think that is gonna be it.
You know, and the reason I came in so hard teaching that lesson in the beginning for the woman to watch her mouth, because in that situation she was still in control of herself. He wasn't. Like,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? When you're in control of yourself, you in control. So it's up to you to navigate the situation and lead it to safety. He had lost control. Once somebody lose control, man, it's hard. Like, all logic goes out of the window with a person that done lost control. All logic. You know what I'm saying? You might even know that from dealing with yourself. If you ever can just reflect on when you lost control, you really lost control. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody know what it is to lose control? That's what it means. It mean what it says. Lose control. People need to learn and respect that, and that's a real thing. And, don't push people to the point, because some bad shit could have happened. He could have punched her up and then pulled out a gun and shot her and her son.
That's probably
that
why
could have happened too.
When he ran out, he was shot again, because people were saying they thought that he was running to his car to get his, because he was just pictured the day before holding his in a picture. Like, he took a picture with it.
Yeah, he looked like he was about to shit.
So, yeah, that's why people know he probably got friends that are about it and family members that are about it. And, folks just not safe. Like, I hope to God that nothing happens.
And he had clearly lost control. So we got to look at that as a learning lesson to when, somebody, when they lost control, humble up, treat them with respect, mind yourself, and we be like that all the time, but especially when you see somebody like that, you should be fearful. It's not a time to be a lack of respect for them and hee ha ha. It's not a game when people lose control. You got different parts to your brain. You have a primitive brain, a reptilian base. When you lose control, you snap out of your the other part of your brain, that like mammalian part that controls you, and it has all of your reason and your logic and all of that, and your following of rules and laws. That shit get turned off, and you go back into that reptilian base. That's when somebody done lost control scientifically, when they done snapped into their reptilian brain. So learn how to recognize that, and you'll be safer in life. Real shit. People don't have to care.
I mean, yeah.
They don't.
Have you heard about Celtic salt?
I heard of it. I didn't.
Why? I'm
didn't
surprised
get into
you
it,
don't have any.
I just recently heard about it. I seen it in the video, like something, or something.
Yeah, me
I didn't
too.
watch the video though.
It has like all of these minerals.
Celtic salt
Wait,
versus pink Himalayan salt. I didn't watch the video though. Really?
contains magnesium chloride, magnesium bromide, and magnesium sulfate. And because magnesium is a water-hungry molecule, it can be used to help the water get into the cell. So when you take a crystal of Celtic salt, put it on your tongue, your mucous membranes start absorbing the minerals, the magnesium is taken to the cell membrane, and you drink your water, and
So-
that magnesium pulls that water inside the cell.
Well, so have you ordered some?
Dog, it is expensive. It's like $40-something for a freaking. It's not even a pound of salt. Like, well, at least from Amazon. Maybe we should go like to the natural store or something. I don't know, but yeah, we need to definitely get it because it has a lot of benefits. A lot of benefits.
Yeah, for sure.
Celtic.
Hell
salt.
yeah.
Celtic, not Celtic. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Ooh, excuse me.
82 minerals and some salt? That's crazy.
Yep. I heard it's the best salt to use, even in your food, all that. And I was wondering why this girl that I watched, she always uses that freaking salt. Always. Anyway. So, and there's this drink right here too.
This is how you make the original lemon olive oil drink that is viral.
Lemon olive oil?
Lemon olive oil drink. I'm gonna make it, y'all, on the I'm gonna make it on the Family Blog Show. So y'all make sure y'all go and follow me over there. So yeah, she said it boosts your energy.
Your immunity, amazing for your liver health, your digestion, and helps with swollen lymph nodes. To start with a whole lemon, make sure it is organic.
So we're gonna make it. It's super duper easy. Hopefully it's good. When she drinks it, it seemed like it's good. This my girl, Jen Jones, y'all. The same girl who taught us how to make that healthy caramel. Yeah, I still got that in the refrigerator. Anyway. Woo! Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Okay? And if you like games, if you're a gamer or anything like that,
You can Google gamers and you might find some interesting people to watch.
what?
What?
I said if you're a gamer.
What?
Whatever. I ain't about to beg nobody to go over there. I'm just.
I ain't trying to. I don't trust everybody over here. Like, you know?
What do you mean?
I don't like people over there.
I said if you're a gamer.
Yeah, I don't like.
If you're interested in gaming.
It was some women in the chat last night. Like one of them, like asking me some like weird questions, and I realized, oh, you from Yummybitestv.
Ask
You over
what?
there.
Asking what?
Like just like weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I don't even remember what it was. Like I answered one question, forgot, and then it, it's got some like. It got off into something like, oh, you're a relationship watcher. You know what I'm saying? You worrying about me and Yummy, so you over here watching, asking me shit on my live stream. Don't come to my live stream.
What was they saying though?
Asking me shit. I don't even something about it. First they asked me something about if I was. I don't even remember.
I want to know if you was what.
First,
They only
like,
asked
if I
you
was-
one question.
like,
Why you can't remember?
If I was the type of person to be that somebody could talk into doing something spontaneous or not, I'm like, like, nah, I can't talk me into doing something unless I want to, And then it was like something about, well, what if so much some spontaneous romantic in the house, blah blah blah. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? Is your mind at asking me about some shit? I'm like, oh. So yeah, everybody
he don't
know
be
that.
want to talk about that type of
Don't
stuff.
come in my channel asking me about some shit over here. You'll be over there. So how was the sandwiches? Hey, say, we over there playing video game. We ain't talking mukbang over there. So, y'all come over there and act right. And we come over there acting weird.
And that's what he think weird is. Anyway,
No offense.
don't you hate when people do that? When they know that they're probably gonna offend you, they say no offense. Anyway,
I'm an asshole. Fuck it.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully tomorrow is better.
We need to be drinking orange juice and lemon juice.
I don't like. And yeah, one of our followers, one of my
citrus.
Yummy Biters said, heal yourself with juices. That's exactly what he said. Heal yourself with juices.
Why we ain't juicing now?
And I need to find out which juices. Yeah, we was juicing when, you know, before.
Yeah.
But when we really need it, we're not juicing. Because folks don't feel like doing all that, honestly. Yeah.
Really? Because I like peeling oranges. That ain't. You can't peel oranges. You underneath your fingernails being started. You know what I'm saying? Separating, and then the citrus acid gets burning and shit.
that cut that it makes.
Yeah. You can't. So maybe some mandarins, but who got time for that?
Yeah. So anyway, like I said,
some lemons and pour. You know what I'm saying?
But what kind of drinks are healing for stuff like this? Like, what are we supposed to be drinking? What, pineapple and ginger?
The healing fruits is berries, including grapes. God damn it, boy, them things are agile.
Stop trying to get it. Like, you're not
melons,
going to.
berries, and mangoes.
He wants that.
I got him.
So bad.
Yeah, I got him.
It ain't nowhere in your hands.
They don't have to be. They out of
there.
there. You out of there. I bet you ain't gonna see him no more.
Let's wait and see. Anyway,
yeah, that's a done deal.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? I can't.
Thumbs up this video.
Subscribe if you haven't already for everyday videos. And we will see you guys on tomorrow. Peace.
Y'all come back now.
Yeah, bye y'all.